Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading for July 11 to the 17th. Let's get started and see what messages we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, keeping in mind that these readings are general and may not resonate for everybody. So take the messages that do and leave the rest behind. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what's coming out here for you. We got the World card and the Ace of Rods in reverse, 10 of Pentacles. That's incredible. Just around the corner. You may not see it. You might not see it. You're sort of got your thumb down right now. Let's see here. Oh, I see. Okay. 10 of Swords and the Fool in reverse. Oh, you can't see those cards. Let me move that. There you go. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So something has got you not wanting to sort of play with others this week. You're feeling whole and complete, but man, at the same time, you're sort of saying no to something. You're saying no to something, and it's interesting because I feel like just around the corner from healing, you've got a lot of prosperity and abundance coming your way. But there was a difficult cycle that came to a close recently for you, Scorpio. And it may have felt like a shock. Like it may have felt like you got stabbed in the back. It may have felt like it came out of nowhere. But on some level, I can't help but wonder if you sort of thought this might happen one day. You know, sometimes we get some signs showing us that things are not as they appear. And if we don't take action, then that's why the swords get you in the back. Because if you're turning around to look at something, like to look at it straight in the eyes, then swords would be not in your back. So it's an interesting energy, the Ten of Swords. It can sort of bring on this feeling like something got you by surprise. But I often think that it's a worse nightmare. So it's something that you knew would be awful if it happened, and then it happened. Do you know what I mean? That's sort of how I feel when I look at the Ten of Swords, is that it was something that got you on lots of different levels, but it was like a worse nightmare. It was like something that you might have said, oh, that'll never happen. Nothing like that could ever possibly happen. And then boom, it happens. And then it sort of derails you to want to begin again. So we see the Ace of Rods in reverse and the Fool in reverse with the Three of Pentacles. So this definitely involved other people. This was something that you were doing with someone. It could have been a relationship. It could have been a partnership, like some kind of work relationship, even a business partner that you didn't think, you thought was very secure and grounded and prosperous, and yet it wasn't. Like it ended up turning on you in some way. And now you're sort of like, I don't want to work with others. I'm just going to do this by myself. I don't trust other people. I don't work well with others anymore. Like you're not really wanting to collaborate with others right now. You might be feeling impulsive. You might be feeling pessimistic, to say the least, but also sort of like, it's like you don't trust yourself now. Like you're saying, well, now I don't know who I can trust. I trusted this person and look what happened. But it's interesting to see the Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords, because I can't help but think that this ending could have been necessary to get you on a new path that's going to lead to a lot of abundance and a lot of prosperity, and that you don't see it yet because you're focused on the ending. But the interesting thing about endings is that they leave the door wide open for new beginnings. And seeing the world here tells me that you've sort of closed the loop on something. You've reached a place where you're whole and complete with or without this interaction, with or without this sort of lack of wanting to work with others. I feel like you understand yourself in a different way now, and that may have just been the whole point of this. It may have been like this to get you to a point of realizing that you can reach this level of prosperity and abundance on your own, and that maybe you don't need anyone else's input or guidance right now. You might just need to trust yourself and to sort of work on this feeling of saying no right? With that Ace of Rods in reverse is a very big thumbs down to the universe, saying no thanks, not interested, yeah, right, kind of thing, and feeling kind of uninspired and blocked creatively. Your energy needs to be refocused since this happened. And so take that time. Take the time. I'm not feeling like time is of the essence here. I feel like actually taking the time could be part of the reason this is happening, so that you don't have to feel like you need to take shortcuts, that you can accept gifts of completion in any form. Even if it's ones that ended painfully, it's still an ending. And I think that ending is going to lead you to a new beginning. But it's like you need a beat here. You need a minute to regroup. You need a second to sort of get it together again, right? Like you might be feeling like the likelihood of things moving quickly again is low, but I don't think so. I actually think you're going to be stepping into a new beginning soon. It feels like it's actually moving. This energy is moving quickly, but it's like it's moving quickly towards you taking a pause. That's what I'm trying to say, is that there's no rush towards this new beginning. It's here. It's here right now. But right now, what needs to happen is that this idea of sort of trusting yourself and stepping into a vibration where you're feeling optimistic again and feeling like you're ready for a new beginning. Healing. You need some time to heal and recover from something that felt like sort of a big disappointment, to say the least, with this Ten of Swords. It's like bring yourself to recovery first, and then we'll see how you feel about this Ace of Wands. You might be ready for it at that time. You might need time to sort of get to that place of readiness, because it may have been a time where you felt really like unfocused now. Burnout. You may have completely burnt yourself out. This situation may have burnt you out. Working with a certain group of people may have burnt you out. It's very interesting, but I feel like you're at that in-between stage right now where something has ended. We see that, and there is a new beginning here, but I think the new beginning is delayed slightly, not in a way that is negative though. It's just a delay because it's not quite time yet. Once you're feeling better, it will be the right time. You've got to work on yourself right now. You've got to feel grounded and secure and solid and whole and complete, which I think on some level you do, to be honest, but I think there's some work that needs to be done in terms of your perception, your beliefs, and maybe your willingness to work with others. You just got to clear out that block. That Ace of Rods could just be a creative block because you're stunned, right? You could still be stunned and shocked from this Ten of Swords ending. And so you just need a beat, you need a beat. Let's see, what is the highest guidance here for Scorpio? Love life. Oh boy. So this was something going on in a love relationship. That Ten of Pentacles, every time I look at it, I do see a couple, right? I do see a very strong, committed relationship. So perhaps that's what broke down for you, Scorpio. Something in the love life fell apart, but only to give way for a new beginning. So don't count out working with others just yet, or building a foundation with another person just yet. We see the High Priestess there. Check out what your inner voice is saying about this. Not your ego, right? Not your ego that's going to tell you that, never again and don't trust people, and your ego might have other guidance for you. We're seeing the High Priestess, I think, just sort of guide you to a place where you don't have to worry about this, where you can release the burden of this situation and allow healing to sort of come in to unblock you. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it at that. If this reading has resonated for you, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find that information in the description box below. All right, my friends, we'll leave it at there. We'll see you again very soon for another reading. Sending you so much love and light. Take care.